Alrighty then, today I am going to dehydrate potato slices so that I can have at any time scalloped potatoes. So what I'm going to do is slice them on my mandolin, place them into a bowl of water so that they don't begin to turn brown. Then I'm going to blanch them for 1 minute, drain them through a colander, and then set them on my dehydrator trays. I just have the square Nesco 4 tiers, or 4 layers of it. Then what I'll do after they're dehydrated, and you do them at 125 degrees, is I will place them into 1-gallon Mylar bags, like I did these tater squares for hash browns. And I put an oxygen absorber in there, and I'm telling you, they'll stay good for a long time. They don't poke a hole through the Mylar. So it's a great way to get potatoes into your food storage in a way that they last. I have canned potatoes in the past. I don't really care for them. I do blanch them. I don't get cloudy jars. But my preference with potatoes is absolutely positively to dehydrate them. So it's no different than when you buy the Betty Crocker au gratin or whatever potatoes that you get in those little boxes with a cheese packet. It's the exact same, except you do it yourself with some potatoes that you get on sale. And this is the time for sales, people. The end of the year. So I'm just going to get her done. So I am going to take the potatoes that I just sliced, get them here to blanch for 1 minute. I got it on my super burner, so it should be able to hold that full boil. And I'm going to bring this back to a boil, a full rolling boil, before I time 1 minute. It ain't hard, it's just dehydrating taters. And potatoes are very filling. I like to have a lot of potatoes in food storage. You know, if I ever have to totally depend on that, then there's some really good filling food that I can do a lot of different things with. So I'll let this come back to a full boil. I don't do mine with the skins on. You may do it with the skins on. I'm just a serious potato scrubber. It grows in the ground. Don't need any surprises. I'll pass on the botulism or whatever else you can get. So, but I love a good tater. So we are at a full boil. I've got my timer on for 1 minute on my microwave. And then I'm going to remove them, put them into that red bowl that has colander in it. I'll then run cold water over that from the sink, and because I'm on a well, my water is cold. I don't have to submerge them in ice water, and then I'll put them on my trays. I won't have them touching. So now my colander's here. Ooh, that water's cold. And I'm going to rinse these to slow down. I don't want them cooking. Now it's just a matter of little time consuming. I do these on a thicker slice on my mandolin. I've done them thinner. They're as thin as, at that point, just what you did or what you get out of a box of scalloped or au gratin potatoes. So we like a bit of a meatier potato. So all I'm going to do is set them on my dehydrator rack that's over the sink. And as I come upon these and they're warm, I'll just run some more water over them. They can touch each other on the side, and of course they're going to shrink up a great deal in the dehydrator, but I don't want them over each other, like laying on the dehydrator like this. My water's still at a boil for my next ones, and this looks like maybe 1 3/4 of a potato will fit on my racks. So the smaller ones, I just fit into the little holes. So it's not quite 2 potatoes that will fit on each of my racks. So here they are on my racks. I'm going to let that water drain through a dish towel, and get my next one ready. I got 4 full racks from one 5-pound bag, and to show you the importance of blanching your potatoes, you can see what's left on the mandolin. If you don't soak the potatoes as you're slicing them and place them into water before you bring them over to blanch, they will turn brown on you very quickly. Instead, when you soak them in water first, you get beautiful white potatoes, and they're going to dehydrate just like that and come out that same nice color instead of this unattractiveness. It's just dehydrating taters. It ain't hard. So I got a full 5-pound bag into those dehydrator trays, a big load for my compost pile, and I could actually use the blanching water in bread, or I could pour that over on my compost as well. So anywho, just going to dehydrate, have a 5 pounds worth of scalloped potatoes on hand and 1-pound Mylar bags. Once you got your dehydrator going at 125, clean up your big fat mess and let your dehydrator do its thing. It ain't hard, it's just dehydrating taters.